Today I'm reviewing the Powertec Leg Press. The main thing that drew me to this leg press was the small footprint. I was looking for a 45-degree leg press with a large footplate that wasn't going to monopolize too much space in my home gym. There are some leg press machines that have a smaller footprint out there, but they weren't exactly what I was looking for. In fact, Powertec actually makes another leg training device called a leg sled that also has a small footprint, but it only has a maximum capacity of 700 pounds, which may sound like a lot, but the effective weight is only 335 pounds, and that just wasn't going to cut it for me. The Powertec leg press has a 1,000 pound capacity, and you can get a 750 pound effective weight with that. I ordered this leg press back during their Black Friday event and expected shipping delays, but the leg press was here really quickly after that. There was good communication with Powertec on the emails, and after taxes, the leg press was $1,467, which when you compare that to any other leg press machines out there that are worth buying, it is the best out there. It was delivered on a small pallet and it was well packaged. I didn't have any damage from shipping. If you decide to order this leg press, first thing you need to do is unpack it and get it ready for assembly. Group all your parts, find the assembly instructions, and throw them directly in the trash. They are totally useless. Just Google the assembly instructions and Powertec has an okay video on assembly. I got mine together in about an hour working solo. I put a bunch of this kind of stuff together, so I'm fairly good at it. It would go much easier if you had a second pair of hands. They also did something I've never seen any other equipment company do. They sent a small tube of touch-up paint. I didn't really need it because I didn't have any damage on my machine, but it's a great idea. The quality of the build was about where I expected it to be. It's a higher quality than your typical big box store brand fitness equipment, but it's not quite at the level of commercial gym equipment. For this price point though, it is really well built. It's really smooth. The first thing that you notice about it is that it looks good. Powertec didn't make it garish or slap their logo over it. Foot plate on this machine is excellent. It's 29 inches wide. It is sturdily built. The grip could be better, but it's not bad. I'm 6'2", and I can get pretty wide on this thing, as wide as I really care to get. You can't get down in like a sumo type stance, but most people are not doing that on leg press anyway. When I first unpacked the seat, I was a little bit wary of how comfortable this thing was going to be, but it turned out to be really comfortable. The seat is made of naugahyde. There's enough cushion to be comfortable, but not so much that you feel like you're sinking into it. The seat itself also sits about a foot off the ground, which makes it easy to get into and get out of. That was something I was not expecting from a machine at this price point. There's plenty of room on the weight horns, so you don't have to have a bunch of 100-pound plates lying around if you want to go heavy. The only issue I have with the weight horns is that on the lower set of weight horns, you have to have the leg press in the lowest position, which is also your weakest position. So if you're going heavy, you have to plan ahead and load from the bottom first. It's not the biggest deal in the world, but it is sort of annoying. The leg press also comes with 4 collars. They're okay. The nice thing about them is they're designed so as not to damage the chrome on your weight horns, but they're kind of a pain to tighten. However, I've never used them. The only reason that I know that they're a pain to tighten is because I looked into them while I was making the video, but I can't envision a scenario in which I'll ever use them. As far as the operation of the leg press, it's really smooth. It's close enough to commercial grade that you can't really tell the difference. The only time that I notice the difference is when I'm doing isolated leg exercises. It sometimes doesn't feel quite as smooth, but it is really close. Full disclosure, I have absolutely no affiliation with Powertec, and this is just my honest review as someone who's been working out in various gyms for 30 plus years now. At the end of the day, I'm really happy with the Powertec leg press. It's a great machine for a very reasonable price, especially when you compare that to commercial grade equipment. Unless you're someone who just has to have the best of the best, or you insist on buying made-in-American products, this leg press is probably going to fit the bill. All right, well, thanks for watching the video. If you like my video, please like the video and stay tuned because I'm going to be reviewing a bunch of other equipment, including the Kabuki Strength, deadlift bar, Cybex functional trainer, the Life Fitness elliptical, Rep PR 5000 rack, and tons of others. If you have anything that you'd like me to review, please leave it in the comments and maybe I'll get to it.